what happened last night, because you guys met last night, and then we'll get into the rest of the show. So you were on the infamous Fresh and Fit show last night, the after hours show. Ironically, she's here today. That we cannot set this up. Like, we did not plan this up.
We really didn't.
Yeah.
Jenny, I'm sorry. Amber, what happened? And then we'll let the guys.
You want them to talk about it first?
I don't know. You were there.
You can go first. You can go
Jorge,
first.
can you turn me up a little bit, please?
It's so funny.
I definitely knew a little bit of what I was getting into. I knew it was going to be wild. I knew that it was going to be heated and passionate, and I'm a passionate person, but I have class and I have like respect for people, and so I was ready. And I feel like I held my own during the conversation. Like I wasn't quiet. It got a little heated with Tommy, but I think you guys made some very interesting points. I didn't love always the way you presented them, and I think that you could have expanded, and I'm excited to do that here in a more calm environment with some very educated people next to me. But the ending of that was something I've never experienced in my life before, that level of energy. I honestly don't even know exactly the narrative, but one of the girls, Shay, and Tommy, who was the special guest, were in a very heated argument, which started about his content that he posts on Instagram. And it evolved, I guess, into a drama that they had that I don't know if anybody knew about.
We might have a clip. Do we have this? Is it okay if we show this?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean,
it's all over the internet.
Yeah, just be careful. It's not because
mind you, this was after like 4 hours we were live. Like it was almost
you guys
over.
go for a long time though.
Yeah.
It was at the end. We were like, I was hungry, I was tired. It was like, and she goes, one more thing.
It was 3 hours and 3 hours and like 15 minutes. And I
Eric,
had to
can the people see what's going on when you play it?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's going on, and then we'll let. Can you turn the volume up?
We anticipate having a long, fruitful relationship with Rosetta Stone.
Several hundred band members have already registered for lessons.
Well, Eric, have different volume.
What is that?
It's like a newscast going on.
You might have another tab open.
That's a funny dichotomy, though.
Several hundred band members.
Yeah. Happens to us all the time. So it's all good, man.
Well,
guys, this is show business, baby.
We're live on air.
This is what happens.
Trust me, bro. This
is what happens,
dude. We're so used to this. This is every day. Like we don't even bat an eye.
I will say, while he's pulling this up, I was on your guys' show with Rolo. Shout out to Rolo Tomasi in the house, who was here last week.
Shout out to him.
Inviting me guys down here, and we met. Thank you for being so gracious. The whole operation that you guys are running, you were there. I mean, it's anything could go wrong at any different moment.
It is a lot of moving parts, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he's working hard. You're just chilling on the couch.
Hey, social media.
Occasionally, your social media.
Yeah, your social media. He's like sound props.
Yeah, Eric, are we ready, sir?
Oh man.
Okay.
This bitch is drunk and acting stupid. I'm dead ass not drunk. You dead ass drunk and stupid. I promise to God. That weed too tight. You need a different kind of glue. I'm not drunk right now. Dumb son of a bitch. Just up here just being ignorant for no reason. No. He not finna try to play me. Who's playing you, stupid bitch? No, bitch, you fucking stupid. Nobody's playing you. Got too bad. I'm a real nigga.
You know when Myron stands up, it's getting real.
Yeah.
And that's where I ran.
Yeah. Yeah, so I had to get in there.
You might want to.
He really trying to fight a girl, though.
You might want
He
to
out of
stop.
pocket.
You might want to stop, because there's going to be some nudity. So
That's what I was gonna say. Like, stop it before that. Yeah.
So
Okay,
at
gotcha.
that moment,
Yes.
at that moment, we're in a very small like space, and there's lots of rage and arms throwing and things throwing and fight or flight, like flight. I'm
You
trying
took
to
off.
get out of there.
Okay.
And something happened, and I've never had a panic attack before in my life. Never. But I literally couldn't breathe. You saw me. I was gasping for air, and I was super emotional because there's a huge fucking dude who's throwing fists at this girl, and she's also going crazy. People are restraining her. We're in a very small environment, and I freaked out. And you were very sweet to me, and you came and you calmed me down. And listen, I had respect for you the whole night, but when you came over and made fun of me, I was like, bro, where is your empathy? You were like, your life was never in danger. It didn't matter. I felt scared, and you could not give a fuck. You were like, I'm going to make fun of you tomorrow for that.
Who are you talking about, Myron?
Yeah.
So you're saying Fresh was nice and Myron.
He was like,
so it's
he
naughty
was
and nice.
empathetic.
That's the
Listen,
good cop, bad cop
good cop,
approach.
bad cop.
Myron, what would you like to say about this? I know you're a very opinionated dude, and then we're gonna turn it over to Jenny for her opinion on this too.
Well, I guess. Fuck your feelings. I don't know, man. It's just another day in the office of Fresh and Fit, man. Like,
But
confrontation
you're bringing
happens.
girls into this environment. Like, You are. You're there facilitating your content and your viewership. You should at least make sure that they feel safe. And in that moment, I didn't. And instead of being like, "Hey, sorry, are you
hold
okay?"
on. Let me just frame this a different way. Totally understand where you're coming from. You're my homegirl. You're on the show, but I'm talking about what happened with the gentleman and the lady. Like, what happened with that? Where does that stand? Yes.
Okay.
Your feelings do matter. I'm not gonna say fuck your feelings. However, he's entitled to his opinion.
Yeah.
But what happened with the gentleman and the lady? What they were arguing about? Who wants to answer that?
Basically, some stuff that he posted on his Instagram. She didn't like the way he posted certain things, and he was like, "Well, I'm going to post what I want. You can post what you want. Just don't watch the content." Which he's right. And then she struck him first, and then that's what led to all that other stuff. She hit him first, and obviously, I'm glad I was able to get in there and break it up, and it was under control, which is why.
Did he
to
swing
me, I look
back
at it like
her?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
So
Yeah, what's the stance
So
on
hold
that?
on.
Like, a chick swings at a dude, disrespect.
So-
But a guy shouldn't hit back. What's the rule on that?
So we do it live, right? So things are fast paced.
Yep.
You're in the moment. It's heated arguments happening, and we do it live. That being said, in that environment, he felt like he was being attacked verbally and physically, right? So naturally, you're gonna want to defend yourself and do certain things. Now she did hit him, so that right there is triggering. So he's gonna retaliate in a certain way. Now, regarding the whole fight, whatever, Myron was able to hold him back, and Chris was able to hold her back. So nothing happened, but it could have been bad. But we did it live. We didn't expect it to happen, and that's the thing about having a live show. You never know what's gonna happen. So in that environment, we all have our role to play. He's doing the sound equipment. He's doing like the help people stay apart. I'm doing like the consoling, all that stuff. So we have our part to play.
yeah, I mean, it was under control, man. Like,
Yeah.
it was 100% under control. Like, I
Yeah.
was able to get in there, stop it. Like, it was 100% under control, which is why I didn't feel empathy, because I'm like, bro, it's under control. Like, it is what it is. I
We've
mean, you
had
can
worse.
feel, the reality
You're
is
gonna be
like,
a really good dad.
the reality is this: it was safe.
Yeah.
How you feel is really irrelevant, because you were safe. Like, if you didn't feel that way, I'm sorry you might have felt that way. But
That's all.
it was,
That's
but
it.
it's-
That's literally
but-
it. It's saying, "Hey, I'm sorry that you felt this way." That's it.
Okay,
Jenny,
but it was
Jenny-
but it was a safe environment. I can't control how you feel. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna
You can't
cry and
control it, but
hyperventilate and stuff, like, that's on you. That's not on me. Like,
I'm
it was
not
under
blaming
control.
you for how I feel. I'm
It
just
was-
asking you to be
It was under control.
empathetic.
It was under control.
Well, I will say this. You have a lot of ladies on the show.
Yeah.
And I was there 10 at a time, and they were all well behaved. It is hard to basically have to deal with everyone's different feelings. I'm not downplaying. Like, if she felt fucking unsafe, I understand that. But it's basically, if I can put words in your mouth, it's not your job to have to make a girl feel a certain type of way. Is that basically what you're saying?
I mean, here's the thing. It was under control. How everyone feels after the fact, after it's under control,
Gotcha.
is on them. But it was 100% under control.
And just to add to it, we all have a role split, like I said earlier. My role is to make sure everyone's cool, calm.
Yeah.
It's to like protect the threat. So
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah.
it's
You
what it
guys
is.
have a literal good cop, bad cop thing going on. That's pretty clear.
Yeah.
And you
I mean,
used to be a cop at some capacity, right? You used to be in law
yeah.
enforcement.
Yeah, I was a former special agent with Homeland Security.
Right.
So, I mean, I've been through much worse. Like,
Right.
it was that's what I'm saying. Like, it
So
was under
that's-
control. And we've had crazier situations on the pod.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
With
it's like,
weapons involved.
Yeah,
Oh, God
so
damn.
Well, let's move on from this topic. I wanted to address that. Do you feel safe now, Amber?
I feel safe. With
Okay.
You,
Do you want to give Myron a little dap real quick or no?
We're good.
All right, we're good.